You didn't find this video by accident. No, this found you. Because you're different. You've always known it. While the world slides deeper into chaos, while lies are rewarded and truth is mocked, while weakness is celebrated and honor is discarded, you chose a different path, a harder one, a lonelier one, but a path built on something real. You're not like the rest. You don't want cheap thrills, easy praise, or empty victories. You want something that still means something. Something the world forgot a long time ago. Honor, respect, discipline, purpose. And maybe you feel like you're the only one. Like no one sees the war you're fighting. Like you're surrounded by a society that's rotting from the inside, where truth is twisted and character is mocked. But hear this. You're not alone. You're not weak for feeling out of place. You're strong for refusing to belong to a world that's lost its soul. This message is for the few, for the black sheep, for the warriors without armor, for those who rise without applause, who lead without followers, who carry a fire the world tried to put out. This is for you, because while the world celebrates the fall, you chose to rise. You chose to live with honor, even among the lost. Look around. What do you see? A world wrapped in noise. People pretending they're awake, when deep down, they're sleepwalking through existence. You see faces that wear smiles like armor, eyes that flicker like dying stars, hearts that beat not with purpose, but with fear. The world has forgotten what it means to stand for something. They chase shadows. They worship comfort. They sell pieces of their soul to belong, to be seen, to be safe. But you feel it, don't you? That ache in your bones. That voice in your gut that whispers when the world screams. That pull towards something more, even if you can't explain it. It's not just pain. It's not just anger. It's clarity. Because you're starting to see the truth. That this world is full of the lost. Not lost in geography, but lost in self. And here you are, forced to live among them. Not above them, not beneath them, but among them. And every single day is a test. A test of your resolve, a test of your patience, a test of your integrity. Because when you live with honor, you're a mirror. And mirrors make people uncomfortable. They don't want to see their weakness reflected in your strength. They don't want to be reminded of what they gave up when they watch you endure. They mock what they don't understand. They'll call you rigid, too intense, too serious. They'll laugh at your discipline, scoff at your sacrifices. But secretly, they wish they had your spine. They envy what you carry, because deep down, they dropped it a long time ago. They traded their principles for popularity. They sold their boundaries for a pat on the back. And now, they wander through life untethered, desperate to fill the void they created. But you choose honor, not because you were told to, not because someone promised you a reward, but because something inside you refuses to die. Because no matter how dark it gets, some part of you remembers that you are not here to fade, remembers that strength is not found in the applause of the masses, but in the quiet decisions made when no one is watching. Honor is not loud. It does not scream. It does not beg to be seen. It exists, steady, unshaken, uncompromising. It is the weight you carry when everyone else lets go. It is the truth you speak when silence would be safer. It is the stand you take when the crowd demands you kneel. Living with honor is lonely. Let's not lie about that. It isolates you. It sets you apart. It makes you a target in a world that celebrates conformity. But it also makes you immortal, not in the sense of never dying, but in the sense of never being forgotten. Because when the towers fall, when the lies collapse under their own weight, when the false idols are swallowed by time, your story will remain. Not because you were perfect, not because you never struggled, but because you chose the hard path when the easy one was open. You chose to live with honor among the lost. And that choice, that defiance echoes. It ripples through the void. It stirs something in the ones who still have a spark left. Because there are others like you, scattered, hidden, silent, watching, waiting. And when they see you rise, they'll feel it. That pull toward the fire. That ache for meaning. That longing to stand again. You're not here to fix the world. You're here to remind it that integrity is not dead, that strength is not toxic, that being unbreakable is not something to be ashamed of. So carry the weight. Let them mock you. Let them doubt you. Let them try to drag you back into the fog. But never forget, you were made for this. You were made to stand when others fall, to speak when others stay silent, to fight when the battle looks unwinnable. Because honor isn't just a virtue, it's a weapon the lost can't understand, but the righteous can feel. And in your darkest moments, when your legs shake and your heart breaks, that weapon will keep you standing. Because honor doesn't need applause. It doesn't need an audience. It only needs you, your choice, your breath, your fire. So walk forward, through the noise, through the lies, through the shadows. And if you must walk alone, so be it. But walk with your head high. Walk with your fists clenched. Walk like a storm that cannot be silenced. Because in a world full of the lost, you chose to live with honor. And that makes you dangerous. That makes you untouchable. That makes you free. Now go. Let them sleep. You were born to lead the forgotten back into the fire. You were born to bleed for something real. So stand up. Take your place. Live with honor. Die with fire. And be the reason the lost remember who they were meant to be. To the GrimFace warriors who've returned, you already know. You've been walking this path, bleeding on it, rising through it. You're not just watching, you're living this. And for those who are new, if something inside you stirred while listening, if your blood started to boil, your spine straightened, your fire started to burn again, then you're one of us. This movement isn't for the weak. It's not for the trendy. It's for those who've had enough of the lies, enough of mediocrity, enough of pretending. GrimFace is a call to the forgotten, to the outcasts, to the silent warriors who refuse to kneel. If you're ready to rise with us, to think different, to live different, to take back your mind, your body, your soul, then subscribe now. Join the movement. Stand with the few and become unbreakable. This is GrimFace, and we don't follow the world. We remake it.